Hi, this is Dennis Ward, and I'm going to give you another reaction video. Today, the guys have set up a song for me. I don't know what it is. I have to open Chrome. It's ready to hear. And the song is called Motörhead, Overkill. Okay, this should be fun. Again, not a reaction because I've heard the song a long time ago, but I do know the song. Before he even starts to sing, yes, Motörhead, I am a fan. I mean, back when I was a teenager, anybody that held a bass was pretty much my idol. So he, of course, was very influential. And what I always dug about him, which has become part of my sound as a bass player too, is that distortion. I love distorted bass. But what I also really like about Motörhead, every time I listen to Motörhead songs, I realize how saturated everything is. The drums are saturated. Everything sounds like it's been pushed to the limit. The guitar is not just distorting from itself. It sounds like it's being distorted through a preamp. I love the mix too. It sounds like everything just been max gained. What can we clip and how can we clip it as cool as possible? That's just a love it or hate it, a Motörhead trademark, and I love it. His voice, it's extremely special. We all know that. And I used to think this guy just had this demon quality in him. I thought he could sing like Satan. I don't know how he did it because of this modulating effect. And I never thought how anybody could get that out of the voice until I realized later, well, getting involved in recordings, that what's actually happening is he's doubling his voice. He's singing everything twice, and there's small discrepancies that sort of make this modulation that is actually really cool and gives it a bit of a demonic effect. And I love that to death. And that's his trademark sound. And in this song, you really get to enjoy it.
Overkill! Overkill! Overkill!
Just saturated. Double bass king. Watching this again and having worked with so many good modern metal bands in so many different genres, it's clear to see where many people got their influences from. The double bass thing, which is a part of power metal since forever, and it's not getting weaker and it's not getting less interesting. A simple dooga double bass drum just gives drives and adds so much power, and I'm always amazed how tight this is. Pre-Pro Tools, pre-editing, pre-everything, just recorded and tight. Those bass drums and snare are really tight together. Try to do that. It's so interesting with this extremely saturated, complete sound. It's hard to tell what am I listening to. It's kind of a bad thing and a good thing at the same time. Every featured instrument is fighting to be heard. Lead vocals, solo guitar, the double basses. It's all hearable, but nothing is really there. And that is, to some people, a bad thing. They want the clarity. But in this case, it's unique. It makes their sound. It's this, listen to me, listen to me. No, listen to me. I'm more important. And everybody's just fighting to be heard. I love that.
All right, I've got a mock-up here of a song similar to Motörhead, and it sounds something like this. Yeah, I know, it's close enough. And what I've done is I've put a saturation on every track, well, every group, basically, the drums, the bass, the guitars, and the master, okay? And on the saturation, I've used, for example, for the bass, guitar, and drums, the germanium setting, each one with a little bit different drive, and I've compensated the output to match so that they all have the same level. And this is what it sounds like when I turn these saturations on and off. Okay, that was just on the individual instruments. And now I'm going to do the same thing, including the master bus. And that's what saturation can do, for better or worse. For some music, it's a lifesaver. For other music, it can be very destructive. So you got to be sure you want it first.
Now your body's made to move, you're feeling in your guts. Rock and roll and let the name of it, don't make you strut. Don't sweat it, get it back to you. Hey! Don't sweat it, get it back to you.
Now, something I'm not sure about, I never was on this song particularly, I hear a lot of chorusing. I don't know if it's just because of doubling the guitars left and right, maybe they're not very well in tune, but I actually hear some kind of modulation on the guitar, like some kind of chorus, which is almost not allowed in heavy metal. You're bad if the heavy metal police find out they're using a chorus pedal or something like that, and God forbid it's in stereo too. But I have the feeling that they're doing something like that, and that's pretty special because nobody does it.
Overkill! Overkill! Overkill!
Lemmy was definitely the bass player back then. He played bass guitar. He played the guitar tuned down an octave. He played the bass like a guitar. And I don't know of anybody that brings it off like he does. I mean, the solo comes in live. Everybody's seen him live, you'll know this. The rhythm drops out, the solo's there, it's just bass, guitar, drums, and solo guitar, and you're missing no rhythm whatsoever. It's always there. He covers all grounds, and yeah, that's something real special. Okay, the video's not quite syncing to what he's playing, but we've all had that problem. Find that beat. I don't know if anybody else is hearing it, but I got the feeling the bass drums are like panned a little bit left and right. Yeah, I think they are. I've never done it. Well, why not? A little bit of ear candy. We're gonna end the song again. But I can see we got another minute of time, so something's gonna happen here. And here we go again. There's definitely some kind of panning going on here. Yes. All right. Okay, good. And stop at some point. Yes. It's good to see that they enjoyed making videos as much as everybody back then. Yeah, that's fascinating to hear again. And I'll say it again. There's nothing special about their sound. It's just the way they do it together. Everything sounds so pure and so raw, but everything is literally saturated. It's like, and I don't know where, you know, it could be that they started gain staging and just, I don't know, distorted the mics. They could have thrown it through some outboard devices that ended up distorting here and there the tape, you know. So many ways to distort, but it just sounds like one constant saturation of sound that makes their sound, and it has nothing to do with 10K here and 100 hertz there. It has nothing to do with it. They're just making stuff loud. They're the loudest band in the world, and they deserve that title. All right, until next time, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we hope to see you around, and have a good day, and come visit us at HOFA-College.com. Take care.